I know this might sound controversial, and I know some of you are going to let me know exactly how you feel about it in the comment section. But I'm going to tell you 5 things about bread, white and wheat bread, that changed everything for me. And once you hear this, you are going to look at that toast on your plate very differently. Stay with me until the end of this short video because number 3 is the one that surprises people the most. Let's start with number 1. And this one is factual. Bread causes what most people call a food coma, or what Jamaicans call niggeritis. Here's what is actually happening in this case. The starch in the bread breaks down into sugar in your digestive system almost immediately after you've eaten it. That sugar spikes your blood glucose. Your body then pumps out insulin to help reduce this sugar spike. And then your blood sugar crashes in the process. That crash is why you feel so tired, sleepy, foggy, groggy, and hungry again within an hour or 2 of eating that bread. It is not just in your head, it is biology, and it happens every single time. Number 2, both white and wheat bread contain gluten. And here's what most people do not know about gluten. Research shows that gluten proteins cannot be fully broken down by human digestive enzymes. So the undigested peptides that remain in your body can actually make your gut lining leaky, which is only 1 cell layer thick, allowing things to pass through into your bloodstream instead of staying contained as it should. This is what researchers call leaky gut, and studies have connected it to chronic inflammation and immune responses throughout the body. For people who are sensitive to gluten, and research suggests this affects more people than previously thought, this is happening silently every single time you eat that bread, that white or wheat bread. Number 3, and this one I told you to wait for. This is the one. Bread, even whole wheat bread, has one of the highest glycemic indexes of any food. It's higher than any candy that you might eat, and higher than some sodas. The starch converts to glucose so rapidly that it hits your bloodstream almost immediately, like a car accident. For people managing blood sugar or trying to prevent blood sugar issues, bread is one of the fastest ways to work against you. And most people eating whole wheat bread think that they're making a healthy choice. But honestly, they're not. Number 4, bread spikes your insulin and puts your body into fat storage mode. And here's where it gets really specific. That fat does not store evenly. Repeated insulin spikes combined with elevated cortisol, which refined carbs also contribute to, direct fat storage specifically to the abdominal area. That stubborn belly fat will not move no matter what you do. I know I'm talking to you. Well, bread might be the big contributor, more than you even realize. And number 5, the damage from bread is gradual and silent. Most people do not feel the effects of daily bread consumption. They don't feel it immediately until that belly fat starts showing. It builds over time. The blood sugar imbalance, the leaky gut, the inflammation, the fat accumulation around your stomach, by the time you notice something is wrong, your body has been dealing with it quietly for a very long time. This is why I choose to limit bread as much as I can in my daily diet. Not perfect, I'm not perfect, but I'm consistent. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm not a medical doctor, and this is not medical advice. This is my personal experience and the research that has helped me become more conscious and more informed about my own health decisions. Always consult your healthcare provider about your specific situation. I just wanted to make that clear. Now, here's something that I also want you to think about. Those bread companies, they're never going to tell you any of what I just shared. And the reason is simple. It's all about profits for them. They need you to keep buying bread every single day, even multiple loaves of bread. And they don't even feel guilty about it either. Oh, and they don't even care what they're doing, what bread is doing to your body. That is how they stay in business, by selling you the bread. And here's the mind game they have been playing with us for so long. They have convinced us that certain foods are impossible without bread, that you cannot have a sandwich without bread, that breakfast is not breakfast without toast, that a burger is not a burger without a bun. That is simply not true. And I want to prove it to you with something that happened to me just the other morning. I woke up craving for an egg sandwich, and my mind immediately went to bread. Of course, because that is what we have been told and we have been conditioned to think. Egg sandwich equals bread. Full stop. But I stopped myself, and instead I made my egg with fresh lettuce leaves as the wrap. So instead of bread, I chose lettuce leaves, and I added sliced tomato and cucumber. I put my egg right in the middle of all of that. And you know what? It tasted just as delicious. Actually more delicious, because everything was fresh and crisp, and my body felt completely different afterwards. No food coma, no niggeritis, no blood sugar crash, no mid-morning hunger, just sustained energy and satisfaction and healthy choices. That is the solution they don't want you to find out about. Because the moment you realize you do not need their product to enjoy the foods that you love, their profits are going to suffer. But your health wins. So the next time you are craving something that your mind tells you requires bread, just pause for a minute and ask yourself, what can I replace this with that gives me the same satisfaction without the blood sugar spike? The gluten, of course, and the gradual silent damage. You can try lettuce wrap like I did, cucumber slices, sweet potato rounds, colored green leaves, rice cakes made from whole grains. There are so many options once you open your mind to the possibility that bread was never actually necessary in the first place. If this opened your eyes, or maybe you got some value from the information that I just provided, please drop a yes in the comment section right now and share this video with a few people you know who eat bread every single day without knowing what it might do to them and what it might do to their bodies. Follow me right here, somewhere up there, and you will receive more natural health content every single day. And grab my healing blueprint after 40 from the link in the bio or in the comment section. It's 160 pages of natural remedies, herbs, food choices, and healthy lifestyle guidance that goes deep into everything we just talked about and so much more. Remember now, the link is right in the bio or in the comment section. See you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.